into the big deals that have been happening in free agency, the Utah Jazz are pretty much selling everything, right? They've traded everything. They got a lot of picks. Now Rudy Gobert is gone. He's in Minnesota with Cat and Anthony Edwards. That team looks a little dynamic. We're going to talk about that a little bit. But going back to Spider Mitchell, I believe that if there is a deal to be made for him, I think teams will be calling the Jazz. However, due to the fact that him and Rudy Gobert not getting along, them clearing the decks and having him be the focal point of the offense. Because I've always said on my show for years that they can find another rim-running big and surround Donovan Mitchell with better shooters, better players, and they will be just as good without Rudy Gobert as they were with him.
Better.
So I think Utah right now is in a space where they're fine with building around Spider, and I think Spider will be fine staying there because Gobert is not there. What are your thoughts on that?
No, absolutely. Absolutely. I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. Once I saw they traded Rudy, I was like, well, there go my Knicks not getting Spider. He ain't coming home.
And listen, I was very happy about the move yesterday when it happened. I wasn't too happy because I would prefer that the Utah Jazz send Rudy Gobert to NBA Transylvania or some place like this. I wanted him to be exiled from the NBA.
Yeah.
Because for me, Rudy Gobert is just one of those overpriced players that doesn't do much other than block shots. Yeah. And he's not even that great of a defensive player because dudes light him up constantly.
But they
light his ass up.
But he blocks a lot.
Yeah. There's a lot of guys that block shots for the cheap.
Yeah.
A lot of guys that block shots. You can go get my man JaVale McGee that does the same thing that Rudy Gobert does.
He just got signed too.
For a third of the money.
Yeah.
For a third of the money. That's what I'm saying. So it's like, I like where Utah's going, but we'll see about Spider Mitchell. But let's segue into those Minnesota Timberwolves and Rudy Gobert. What are your thoughts on that lineup? Moving Cat to the 4, having Gobert at the 5, Anthony Edwards, McDaniels, and D'Lo in that starting 5.
I love it.
Why?
I love it. Now, Cat doesn't have to worry about anything.
Okay.
He's got the big Frenchman in the middle.
They got the big Frenchman in the middle, but how did they look defensively?
Defensively, everybody collapsed, let everybody go into Rudy.
So do you think that they're going to be one of the top teams in the West next year?
No.
So why make the move then?
No, but they'll get themselves out of the playing game, out of the 7-8 seed. So they might be a nice 5, a nice 6.
So they'll be a 5, 6?
I think so. I think a nice 5, nice 6.
Can they contend with Golden State?
No one's going to contend with Golden State.
Can they contend with Denver?
It depends.
Clippers?
They can't contend. They got John Wall.
What? You just talked about John Wall like John Wall was Michael Jordan. They just got John. What does that mean?
That means
they're the Clippers.
They actually have a point guard.
They're the Clippers.
Yeah, but listen, you've known me for a very long time.
Right.
And you know how
I've been trashing you about your Clippers for decades.
And you know how I feel about the Clippers.
Right.
All right? They're my Knicks of the West Coast.
There's a reason why I hate you so much. Because of your love for the Clippers.
Absolutely. And now you're going to have their own arena.
They ain't got it yet. They still paying rent.
Yeah, but you know what? Hey,
and we don't have them on the first floor. We got them in the basement.
It's all right. We're gonna get.
We got them in the basement.
We're gonna get out of that cellar dome that you guys call a place.
It'll
Staples
always
Center.
Be Staples. It'll always be Staples.
That's cellar.
Not crypto.com, whatever nonsense Genie Bus wants to get paid for. It's Staples.
Listen. The Clippers, they got John Wall. Hopefully, you can have a healthy Kawhi, healthy Paul George.
I think he'll be healthy.
A healthy Reggie Jackson coming off the bench.
That's fair. And I also too
Trey Mann.
Trey Mann, like Trey Mann.
Trey Mann is like my
Zubac is back.
Yeah.
You know?
But Trey Mann's my poor man's version of Jordan Poole.
Okay.
All right. He has that potential to be that.
I respect that.
Okay. With him and Jackson coming off the bench together.
Yo, you know what? You talking about the Clippers Like you think that they're gonna win a chip or something?
There's gonna be another number one team in LA.
Kev, let me tell you something.
Another number one team in LA.
Let me tell you something about life, right? I'm gonna just map this out.
Okay.
There's death,
Right.
there's taxes,
Right.
and there's Clippers will never win.
They'll win.
It's just the way it goes.
They'll win.
Death, taxes, Clippers will never win.
They'll win.
Let me ask you a question, football wise, right?
Right.
Will the Bengals ever win a Super Bowl?
They were close.
Will they win one?
They could have. They should have. A couple of plays here and there.
Will they win one?
Aaron
How about the
Donald not
Detroit
going
Lions?
crazy.
Are they gonna get one?
Never.
Okay then. So how you feel about the Lions is how I feel about the Clippers. And guess what? The Clippers have never failed me.
But listen,
Never.
The Lions are purgatory. That's NFL
So is the
purgatory.
Clippers.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
It is not. It's a nice place now.
You can put sprinkles on
Steve?
shit. It's not a cupcake.
Listen.
It's not.
Listen.
I'm gonna be real.
It is though.
It is.
You know,
It
it's
is.
not. You might
it's
be able,
just a
you might be able to,
shitty
you might be able to
cupcake.
sell that in an organic or supermarket as a
Yeah.
cupcake, but it's
It's not a cupcake. But
It's not.
listen. They have with Paul George last year.
Who?
Just Paul George.
Who? You talking about Waldo George?
PG 24.
Waldo.
That's what he needs to leave
I
the
call
number
him
13
Waldo
away
George.
and go to PG 24.
And
And then
his name is Waldo George. You know why I call him Waldo George, Kev?
where's Waldo?
Because you can never find him.
when it's
You
crunch
can never
time.
find
But
him.
listen, but when Kawhi is healthy,
Right.
he'll play better.
When is Kawhi ever healthy?
He'll be healthy this
Okay,
year.
cool.
He'll
Listen,
be healthy.
we gonna have. I'm gonna have you back on the couch.
He'll be
once
healthy
the
this
season
year.
happens, because when the Clippers fall apart,
Right.
I need you right here.
Listen, the
Because
minute
when I speak to you about it, it's not gonna be this aggressive tone that I have now. It's gonna be more. Listen, Kev, I understand.
No.
You said a lot of crazy things in the summer.
No.
I'm here to support you.
But-
I'm here to forgive you. I would like for you to apologize to me for all of the bad things that you said to me about the Clippers in the summertime. That's what's gonna happen. Okay?
you know why that'll never happen?
Why?
Because when next summer comes along,
Huh?
you'll be in such depression.
I'm already in
Because-
depression.
because the Mets and Yankees we will have a Subway Series, and the Mets will lose, and you won't even remember the fact that the Clippers were in the finals
If
and the
there's
Lakers didn't
one
make it.
thing I will never ever forget, Clippers and finals in the same sentence. Won't happen.
They'll be
happen.
in the finals. They'll be in
The
the
basketball gods won't do that to me.
Western
They won't do
Conference.
that to
Western
me.
Conference Finals next year will be Golden State versus the LA Clippers.
And for the first time in my life,
You'll be a
I
Warrior
will be
fan.
a Golden State Warriors fan.
I believe it.
First time in my life.
I believe it. I believe it. Listen, with a healthy Kawhi,
Oh my goodness.
it's a different story. I know it's a lot of what
Everybody
ifs.
with that same
It's-
tune.
it's-
Yo,
it's-
if
it's a lot of-
Kawhi Leonard was healthy.
It's a lot of what
Yo, if only I had made the bus at this time, I wouldn't have been late for school.
Right.
Yo, if this would have happened.
But if Kawhi is healthy, it's a different story. The same way if AD can manage to play more than 53,
AD
54
is in the
games.
same category as Kawhi.
If he's healthy, the Lakers are a different situation, even with Westbrook.
No.
That's what's gonna happen.
dude.
Nobody's gonna take him. He's not going anywhere.
Somebody's gonna take him.
He's home.
Somebody's gonna take him.
He's home. He's home.
Somebody's gonna take him.
Listen, Magic Johnson and Kurt Rambis and Jeannie Buss and what's Kupchak and
Big shot
and
Rob Pelinka.
Big shot Rob Pelinka and Phil Jackson. They'll fix him.
How can you fix him?
I don't know.
Have you ever seen how Westbrook shoots the ball? First off, his jump shot is his form is suspect.
Like you said, shit on cupcakes.
Yeah.
Boom. That's Westbrook on your Lakers.
Don't try to use my analogy, right? Because you just completely bombed it. Don't
That's
try to
that's Westbrook
reverse
on your
my
Lakers.
analogy. Don't do that.
That's Westbrook on the
do that.
Lakers right now. But like I said, Westbrook could have a great year next year. What if he turns into triple double Westbrook?
He's still not good.
Yeah, but what if he turns into that?
He's still not good.
But what if? Listen, you're a Met fan. I'm a Knicks fan. So we believe in what if. So what
You
if
can't compare
Westbrook,
the Mets to the Knicks. You know that, right? You know the Mets are actually more successful than the Knicks.
but they're the same.
No, they're not.
They're the same.
No, they are not.
They're the same.
Last time I saw my team in the World Series was 7 years ago.
Losing.
It don't matter.
Last time I saw the Knicks anywhere, they were.
You were a child.
No, but they were.
You were a child.
But they were
What?
losing. All right. So listen. All right. It's. I have my Yankees.
Well, why'd you let me put him on my show?
He's a nice guy. Thought he was.
Thought, right?
Well, you know.